Hi friends, do you feel that Adobe After Effects is difficult to use? Well, I'm over here today to break the myth. Today I'm going to show you the After Effects workflow, and then you will come to know how easy it is to work in After Effects and how easy it is to create animations. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into it. The first part is creating a project. So let us quickly study how to create a project. After starting After Effects, you will get a screen which looks as follows. In this screen, you will get an option called as New Project. So this is the first part of the workflow, creating a new project. You have to just click over here and a new project will get created. Remember, once the new project is created, you will get a name called as Untitled Project.aep, that is After Effects project. The second part is creating a composition. In order to create a new composition, you have to click over here, which is called as New Composition. After you have clicked over here, it will ask you for a name for the composition. In our example, we'll give it the name like Angry Bird Motion Graphics. You can give any name of your choice. After that, you can specify the width and the height. I'm selecting the default width and height, that is 1920 by 1080. The frame rate 30, which is again the default, and then it is asking for the time duration. So let us give the time duration as 10 seconds. So first is hours, seconds is minute, third is seconds, and the fourth is the frames. So I want the time duration as 10 seconds. Let the background color be black, and then I will click on OK. Once the new composition is created, you will see the name of the composition over here in the timeline, as well as in the Project Explorer window, as well as over here you will see the name of the composition. The next part is importing graphics. For importing graphics, you have to click on File and you have to select Import. In Import, you have to select File. And now you have to specify the location where your graphic files are present and point to the graphic file. So in our example, we are having a file called as Redbird, which is made in Adobe Illustrator. So we point to that file and we click on import. So you will see that the file comes over here. Now you have to drag that file into your timeline. So just click over here and drag and bring the file into your timeline. The fourth part is animating your composition. The first thing which we will do is we will select fit to 100%. So this will show our entire artboard. Then we will move our object to the lower left corner of the screen. Now decide what you want to do next. So I want to animate this angry bird in such a way that I want that it should rotate and move on the top and then continue rotating and come towards the end. So there are two properties which I would like to affect. One is the position property and second is the rotation property. So let us try to see how to move this angry bird from one location to another. So after ensuring that you have selected on your angry bird in the timeline, press P for position. This will bring the position property for the angry bird. Now at this is the starting point, so I'll click over here on the stopwatch and I will set a keyframe at the starting point. Then I will go to the location where I want that my animation should end. Let's assume I want that it should end over here. And now you have to decide your endpoint. But friends, I don't want to just move the bird from here to here. So let me move my playhead somewhere in between, maybe at this location, and let me change the location of my object over here. Then I will bring the playhead to the new location and let me move the object to the new location. So you can see a beautiful path has been set for the object. You can preview this path by bringing the playhead to the beginning and seeing the path. Well, now the first part of the animation is over. Now the second part, rotation of the bird. So ensure that the red bird is selected and press R for rotation. Now for rotation, you have to specify where the object should rotate and how much. So I want over here the object should rotate 5 times. So I will say 5 times. Okay, and then I will come to the end where the animation ends, and over there I want to say that rotated by something like 355 degrees angle. So now I want to set a keyframe here. So this is the keyframe, and at the beginning the keyframe is only 5 and 0 degrees. So it starts with a straight head and then continues rotating and comes here. Let us check it. So you can see it's rotating, 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 and it will come over here. Okay, till it reaches this angle. So if you click over here, you can see how it is rotating and how it's coming over here. Now let us try to make one change. We'll come over here to the ending property, and in the ending property let us make it 10. Now let us see. So you can see now the object will rotate more number of times and then it will come to the end point. And if you want to finally straighten it up, you can set one more keyframe over here. So you can say one more keyframe, click over here and change the angle to 0 degrees. So it gets perfectly straight. Now if you see the animation right from the beginning, you will see it will rotate and then it straightens up. Okay, and what we would like to do, we'll try one more. So we'll come over here and over here we'll say 0. So nothing in the beginning. Let us now see. So you can see a faster and a speedier animation and then a rotation. But you can see at the end it rotates in an anti-clockwise direction. So you can just work up on the last keyframe where we have said plus 338, or let's move the keyframe here to the last location where it is 0 degrees. Let's try to make it 360 degrees. Let us see how it rotates now. Just play from here itself. Yeah, so I think this looks better. Wow. So friends, this was the meat of After Effects, in which you are studying how to create a simple animation. So till now we have studied four parts: creating a project, second, creating a composition, third, importing graphics, and fourth is animating the composition. The last part is save, preview, and render. So, in order to save your file, click on File and select Save As. In Save As, specify the name of the file and the location where you want to save it and click on Save. So the file will get saved and you will find the name of the file on the top, angrybird.aep. The next part is previewing your work. To preview the work, on the left side you have the preview channel. In case the preview channel is not visible, you can click on Window and from Window select Preview. Now after the preview window is open, click on the play button and you can see your animation. I'll pause the animation. Finally, the last part is rendering your composition. To render the composition, you have to click on File and either you can select Export, and in Export you have an option Add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue. There's one more option which you get, that is you can select composition, and from composition also you can select add to Adobe Media Encoder Queue. So let us click on Adobe Media Encoder Queue and let us see what happens next. So when you click on Adobe Media Encoder, it will first start the media encoder, and after starting media encoder it will load this Angry Bird file into it. So I will just minimize the After Effects so that you can see how the media encoder looks like. This is my desktop, and in a short while the media encoder will open over here. So here you can see the media encoder getting loaded. So once the Adobe Media Encoder is started, you will see that it loads your file over here. And now you will see that it will store the file in this location, and the file is going to get an extension as .mp4. In order to begin the rendering, click on this green play button that will start the queue. Now it will begin the rendering and it will show you a small preview over here. Once it shows you the status as done, then you have to just go into the folder and play your file and see it. So we have our files inside a folder on my E drive. So I just go to the E drive into my folder and here you have a folder called as Angry Bird AME. Just double click on that, and this is the file. So either you can double click on the file to play the file, or you can right click on the file, select open with, and select the player of your choice. In my case, the player of my choice is VLC, so I select that, and in a short while it will show me my independent animation. So you can see our animation is complete, and this can now be uploaded on YouTube, or you can share it with anybody as it is an independent file.
So friends, if you like this tutorial, then don't forget to like to my channel, subscribe to my channel and share my channel. And friends, if you want more in-depth training on Adobe After Effects, then don't forget to check out the link of my online tutorial given in the description below. So with this, we end this training and see you in some future training and some future tutorial. Till the time, goodbye.